right, guys, we are back today with another After Hours show. It's been a really fun market today. We got a lot of news that we are talking about in today's show, and so be on the ready for that. We're going to give everybody, as always, a few minutes to go ahead and get joined up. And yeah, let me know what you're watching today. I'm checking out the Benzinga news feed. Super helpful. This news feed is really, is really valuable because you can see, like, it tells me everything that shows up in After Hours, the news that comes out, the guidance, all this good stuff from it. And this is mostly what we're watching. We have our live scanners in the middle here. We've got our news release on Benzinga, and we're going to be looking at a few different things today. Right now, you can see we're taking a look at the Donut IPO, DNUT. This one's moving up some. We had a fun day. We're going to be talking about the Robinhood IPO. We're going to be looking at the claims numbers that came out. The S&P 500 is actually breaking highs here. You can glance at the SPY and see where it's at. But if you want to see the S&P 500, we actually broke lifetime highs today. And I think a lot of people are watching to see how the rest of the market reacts. It's been a really fun day, and we do have some stuff moving in After Hours, guys. So get ready, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll talk about the stock market. What's up, DS? What's up, Litchfield? What's up, Steve Austin? He says, El Presidente. Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, I love the nickname, man. I love the nickname. We'll give everybody about 5 minutes to go ahead and get joined up, and then we'll talk about what I'm looking at today, this evening. While we're letting everybody get joined up, go ahead and call out some stocks. Go ahead and call out some stocks. I'm watching some news come out for some of these through Benzinga here. And yeah, it should be an interesting day. You can see HMN. Right as soon as I said that, you can see the news drop, and then look at this pop up here. This is how valuable Benzinga is. Okay, I could see the news drop here. I saw this, and then about 2-3 seconds later, you see this skyrocket up. So Benzinga is incredibly valuable because of that. And yeah, really, really interesting market day. Right now, in After Hours, guys, I see STAF. STAF is moving. We'll go over the reason for this. It pushed up to 480s, so we're definitely watching STAF. We got a lot of other stuff we're paying attention to, and hey, we'll see what happens. What's up, DS Olives? What's up, brother? Yeah, AUUD. If you guys want to see my P&L today, like I said, I showed it earlier. I think I showed it. Yeah, we showed it earlier here. My P&L is right here. We are up about $128 on the day now. So another plus $100 day in the books. You love to see it. You love to see it. That's right. Smash that like button, guys, if you want to help support your boy here. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We got a few different subjects, and we're going to go, case by case, looking through all the different subjects today in the show. What's up, James? Hope you're doing good, brother. I see a lot of people asking about SoFi here, SOFI. I've seen this one's been talked about a ton lately. To me, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know. I don't hate the daily chart. Number one, I don't hate the daily chart. The daily chart looks okay. But just from the sheer amount of people that are asking me about this stock, it's getting into hype levels. Again, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying for a stock that's been trending down, for the last few weeks, it's getting talked about an awful lot, which means that somebody inside is probably paying people to promote the company in one way or another. And we'll see what happens with SoFi. I don't know enough about the company to really say if that's going on or not. This is just my own subjective opinion, but I'm speculating in that, and that might be what's happening with it. ATHE moving in After Hours. Yeah, this is one that, I think we made money on this one today. Yeah, this is the one we made the most money on. Look at ATHE, guys. We made $100 just on this one alone today. And look at it ripping After Hours right now. Huge day for this one. I noticed this one. I was watching the Power Hour session, and I noticed this one start to push up. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I also see a catalyst that just dropped regarding Tesla from Benzinga. And the article saying that Tesla is being sued over its extremely reasonable supercharger idle fees. Let's click this and see what's going on with this. But yeah, they're saying Tesla is being sued. Let's see what this is all about. So Tesla getting sued is an article that just dropped. This is from electric.co. And it says that it's being sued by an owner over a quite dubious claim that the automaker walked back its claim of a free supercharging for life. Interesting. And I could understand why they would be getting sued. I mean, If Tesla guaranteed that they'd have free supercharging for life, then they should follow through with what they said. I don't know if that's what's going on, but we'll have to watch and see what happens with Tesla. Again, I think EV's the future, and yeah, we'll have to wait and kind of see how the market reacts to that, guys. Another one that we're paying attention to today, obviously, is the Donut IPO. Let me lower this. Let me know how well you can hear this music, guys. You should be able to hear it fairly well, but let me know. Let me lower this. Let me know how. All right, there we go. Oh, I think I also have the wrong mic, guys, so forgive me. Okay, we got the right mic. We should be good to go in that regard. All right, guys. So yeah, so Tesla getting sued here apparently is what's coming out. Yeah, we can look at those. What's up, Papa? Hey, good morning. Hey, good to see you, bro. Okay, so we're gonna start our list now that we got almost 80 people here pretty early. We're gonna start our list and we're gonna start talking about a few different things in the market. The first one, guys, is the Robinhood IPO. We're not out yet. It's going to be under the symbol HOOD for this. So the Robinhood IPO, guys, since they are IPOing, it came out that Robinhood has 18 million funded users with linked bank accounts. So Robinhood is growing. Here's the question that I'm asking you all. Are you investing in the Robinhood IPO? That's the question. Are you going to invest in this Robinhood IPO? Again, now that they're going public, some news came out saying that Robinhood has 18 million registered bank accounts with $80 billion in assets after rapid growth from this GameStop, AMC hype that came out. Over the last 6 months, Robinhood has grown to have 18 million accounts with $80 billion in assets after rapid growth, the IPO filing showed. The assets under custody, again, have roughly $80 billion. That is an increase, guys, of huge percentages. That's an increase of about 60 billion from where it was before. Previously, it was at 19.2 billion, so about 60.8 billion dollar increase in assets under management since this GameStop fiasco. So really, really interesting. Again, they said they plan to trade under the symbol HOOD on the NASDAQ. And yeah, I think this is one of the most hyped up IPOs in a long time. I'll be honest here. I don't necessarily agree with Robinhood as a company. I don't necessarily agree with Robinhood as a company. I mean, listen, it's not that I'm against Robinhood. I just think that every single time there were these huge opportunities in the market. And again, I'm going to preface this with this is my own subjective opinion. Robinhood, don't sue me, okay? This is my own opinion. But I personally think it's a little bit sketchy. That every single time we have had a crazy run, a huge parabolic run like GameStop, like Dogecoin, every single time, like AMC, every single time that has happened, Robinhood restricts trading. I used to be a big Robinhood fan. I used to love Robinhood. Every time that happens, they restrict trading. And so at the same time, it sounds profitable. This IPO sounds profitable. I don't know if I'm going to invest in it or not. Whoa, guys, sorry. Let me get rid of this. So I don't know. Sorry. This license-free music just started playing with words. I don't know if I'm going to invest in the Robinhood IPO, but a growth of 300 to 400% in asset under management seems like traders are going to get involved with this Robinhood IPO. Let me know right now. And in fact, I'll do a poll on this stream. We'll do a poll right now and we'll ask you, are you investing in this Robinhood IPO? We do have the feature for polls now. I'm going to ask you, are you investing in the Robinhood IPO? That is my question to you guys. We're going to ask it now. Vote now in the chat. Are you investing in the Robinhood IPO? We'll see what happens. Ivan says, I might go short on it. Honestly, I'm not mad at you if you do, sir. I'm not mad at you if you do, Ivan. Ivan says, hey, do your thing, bro. I might go short on it. Hey, I'm not mad. Like I said, Robinhood has been a little sketch. Let's just be honest here for a second. Robinhood has been a little sketch. Every time a big parabolic crazy run in the market happens where, conventionally hedge funds would be short in them, all of a sudden those symbols get frozen on Robinhood. And to be fair, they were also frozen on TD Ameritrade and Webull as well. But Robinhood had it certainly happen in a more common way with everything getting frozen. Let us know your thoughts on that. Are you investing in the Robinhood IPO? That is the question. I think it's an interesting thing. We got some people saying yes. We got 32% of you guys saying yes, you are going to be investing in the Robinhood IPO. Okay, so we got some people here. The question though is, are you investing, guys? I might. I don't know. I don't really have the best, the best history, if you will, with IPOs. I haven't really traded IPOs the best historically, but it seems tempting. Again, Robinhood has grown, guys. Again, I'm going to go through these numbers one more time. Okay. Robinhood has grown its funded accounts, which actually have bank accounts linked to them, to 18 million accounts in March from this past year. That is from 7.2 million in March 2020, which is an increase of 151%. So Robinhood has grown its user base basically by 151% year over year, from this March back to last March, up to this March. 151% is the growth for Robinhood in the last year. And so it's an interesting IPO. I'm not going to lie. As much as I am skeptical, as much as I have a lot of skepticism for Robinhood and them restricting and freezing trading on some of these big parabolic symbols that hedge funds have conventionally shorted, that's still some pretty solid numbers. Some more numbers to come out for Robinhood. Again, assets under custody have sprung up to roughly 80 billion from 19.2 billion. So that's a pretty big increase, guys. That's a pretty big increase. We'll see what happens, but that's a pretty big increase. I'm definitely paying attention to it. And yeah, it looks like everybody, after voting on the poll here, we got about 64% of you guys saying no, you are not going to invest in the Robinhood IPO, and that's fair enough. Like I said, I'm skeptical of Robinhood. We'll see what happens, and we'll go ahead and end that poll right now. Yeah, I mean, I think Robinhood. Okay. I think Robinhood has some things going for it. I do. And this is what I think Robinhood has. Okay. I think if you're an experienced trader that knows your way around a trading platform, you should never be using Robinhood. Just to be honest. If you're an experienced trader and you know your way around a trading platform, you should never be using Robinhood. Let's just be honest here. But if you're new and you don't understand the stock market in a significant way, and you're lost when it comes to technical trading platforms, Robinhood's an easy platform. It's suited for the beginner. And so I'm going to be fair and say that thing, those things about Robinhood. Robinhood came out. I thought Robinhood was done. To be honest, I thought Robinhood was done a year ago when zero commissions came out for all the US brokers. Because at the time, you guys got to understand the timetable regarding Robinhood. All right. And the timetable goes like this. Robinhood came out, years ago. And the benefit of Robinhood, the big gimmick, if you will, for Robinhood, it wasn't really a gimmick. The big pro of using Robinhood is that it had zero commissions. It was the first of its kind to really get any mainstream publicity and success in the trading brokerage world from zero commissions. Nobody else had zero commissions at the time. And we have to thank Robinhood and the bold cut, Vladdy, the bold cut guy, because they helped spark zero commissions all around, universally. If it wasn't for Robinhood, we might not have zero commissions right now. The only reason the big boys like TD Ameritrade and Schwab and E-Trade decided to offer free commissions is because they saw Robinhood's success. 100%. They saw Robinhood's success and they wanted a piece of that pie, and they were getting beat by Robinhood, and understandably so. I mean, zero commissions is zero commissions. But now that everybody else has free commissions, the benefit of Robinhood and the target that they need to, what they need to target is user-friendly. It's user-friendly. Options out. As much as I dislike Robinhood for what they did to AMC and GameStop and all that stuff, trading options on Robinhood is incredibly simple and easy and nice. I like trading options on Robinhood. As much as I hate to say it, Robinhood has good options trading, and simple. It's easy to use. Now, do I use Robinhood? No. But it does have its things going for it. We'll see when the IPOs happen and stay on the lookout for that. We'll go over more as we get more news regarding that. I do see some stuff, just to take a side note here. I see TATT popping up right now, guys. TATT. We're going to go ahead. We got some more stuff to go over later, guys. So we got some more stuff to go over later. Let's take a look at some of these penny stocks from, after hours, though. Let's take a look at the first one here, which is TATT. This one actually started to pop up after I started the show. So TATT is new here. I don't know why it's gapping up. It has no catalyst that I see right now. I see nothing for TATT. I see no reason. This is TATT Technologies. Does anybody here know why TATT is moving up? Let's check Benzinga here and see if we can figure out why TATT is moving. All right, so I don't see any catalyst, really. No catalyst. So on the 14th of May, they dropped first quarter results according to Benzinga. But aside from that, we don't know why TATT is moving. We don't know why this is gapping up, but it is gapping up some. Let's delve a little bit deeper into the float and all that good stuff for this one. We can pull up the chart for TATT and try to figure out what's going on with the stock here. Again, we can look into the key data and see it's a very small float. 3.6 million in the float for TATT. 3.6 million. Incredibly small float. Very small float. Gapping up from 590s all the way to 740s. That's a pretty big percentage gap up, to be honest. That's a pretty big percentage gap up. That's about a 25% gap up just in after hours right now. So this is certainly something that we're going to be watching tomorrow. And we'll have to wait and see if we find anything about it, guys. Let me know what you think about TATT. Let me know what you think about it, guys. Yeah, I see somebody said, sometimes too easy is too dangerous for beginners. Absolutely, Rogeria, 100%. And again, a lot of people get torn to Robinhood where it's like, if you try to do any type of high frequency trading on Robinhood, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Like the fills are, don't sue me, Robinhood. Listen, I love you, Robinhood, but please don't sue me. Your fills are terrible. Let me just be honest here for a second. Your fills are bad. Okay. And it's not just that. It's just, I don't trust Robinhood. I haven't been the biggest GameStop and AMC fan. I'm holding AMC long term, of course, but I haven't been the biggest fan of the meme movement, if you will. But if I had to pick a side between retail traders and hedge funds, I'm picking retail traders every time. And I think Robinhood has historically acted sketchy. Let's just be honest here for a second. Again, don't sue me, Robinhood. Please don't. At least not for like a large amount of money or anything like that. Anyways, to move on from that, guys, S&P is breaking lifetime highs. We're watching TATT for gap ups tomorrow. The S&P 500, guys, is breaking lifetime highs today. And the reason this happened for the S&P 500, the reason we were able to break lifetime highs is because we had lower than expected jobless claims reports. Okay, jobless claims total came out at 364,000 versus a 390,000 estimate. That was lower than expected. And they also have certain inflation expectations that are easing as well that caused the market to rip up today. And we had a great day in the S&P 500. We broke lifetime highs. If we look at the SPY, which is really the preferred one that I look at, the SPY, because we can look at after hours and kind of see how the futures market and everything like that is going. But, S&P 500 breaking highs, new lifetime high is again up there at $4,320 for the S&P 500 and 66 cents. I forgot to include that. And then for the SPY, the new lifetime high is $430.60. So yeah, new lifetime highs for the S&P 500. What do you guys think is going to happen tomorrow? Do you think we're going to break highs again? Do you think this big run is going to continue for the S&P 500 into, the holiday weekend? We do have the market that's going to be closed Monday. So next Monday, the market is closed. What do you think the market is going to do next week, guys? Let me know what you think in chat right now, what you think the market is going to do. But yeah, the S&P 500 breaking highs here. My man James dropping the TATT news. So we do have news for TATT. Thank you, James. I appreciate that, my brother. We got a move up for TATT from a reported new partnership with Honeywell. MRO partnership with Honeywell. I got to give a shout out to Honeywell. I do know Honeywell, the company. Honeywell, basically, we had a problem with one of the bolts or something like that on our hot water heater. From before we bought the house, Honeywell basically paid for flooding damage in our house decades later, when it wasn't even our problem. It was the previous owner's problem. So shout out to Honeywell. I know they did that. But yeah, TATT got a partnership with Honeywell, and that's what's causing the gap up. So thank you, James. I appreciate that, bro. It signed a maintenance agreement with Honeywell. Hey, but somebody's saying that's old news. Yeah, so a lot of people coming out with the agreement. Yeah, for sure. We're watching that. Hey, Nick, if you mentioned it in the chat this morning, good call, bro. Good call, man. I'm happy for you, bro. You guys know me. It's not that listen, my general rule, and I know you're not being mad, Nick, but my general rule of my chat room in the morning is you can call out stocks. You just can't get mad if I don't follow you, because in the end, let's all say it together. We're all just a bunch of random people on the internet. Okay, we're all just a bunch of randoms on the internet, and I'm not about to copy you. I'm going to do my own stuff, and you can't get mad at me for that. I know you're not getting mad at me, Nick, but stop yelling at me, bro. I'm just joking. I know you're not yelling. Anyways, TATT is popping up. It's at 820s. We're going to see what happens with it. Oh, somebody else did. Okay, okay, gotcha. Yeah, maybe I'm just salty that I missed it for TATT. Staff, guys. Staff is actually running up as well. This is the biggest loss that we took today. And Staff is ripping up after it announced a 6-to-1 reverse split, which is good. If you don't know what a reverse split is, it means they're consolidating shares. They're taking shares outside of the float. Okay, so, if you think about a regular split where they're adding shares to the float, a reverse split is when they're taking shares away from the float. It's when they're consolidating shares. And so that popped STAF up from 50 cents roughly all the way up to 370 right now. So basically, they consolidated shares. That caused some bullish sentiment in STAF. And it had a nice rip today. It had a nice rip from about $3 all the way up to over $4. So a nice 30+% rip in STAF. And this is another one that we're definitely going to be watching tomorrow morning at the opening bell for some type of volatility. What's up, Harry? Bro, listen, you're slacking, bro. We got a new show here. Yeah, brother, we got a new show. We're doing this show every day in after hours. We're talking about the biggest gappers. We're talking about stock market news. You're missing out, bro, if you haven't seen it, man. We're here every day now. We're doing things in life. But no, we got STAF. It's up to 418. We're watching that. I also see AUUD. That is gapping up a little bit in after hours. AUUD. So we got STAF. We also have AUUD, which is making moves. Okay. And AUUD, this is an interesting one. We talked about this one on our morning live stream last week. And this one is up. Apparently, this is some type of app that this company created some type of app that gets rid of advertising on AM and FM radio. I mean, I don't know how people are still listening to the radio, but what this app apparently does is it gets rid of advertising so people can listen to the radio advertisement free. That's apparently what AUUD is. I'm kind of torn. I understand the need because everybody hates radio ads. Listen, I grew up when I had to listen to the radio. Kids nowadays don't even know what AM, FM is. But when I grew up and I had my first car, I listened to the radio and I hated the ads. Everybody hates the ads because the ads on radio are so long because they have to pay for themselves, right? They have to pay everybody's salaries, right? So they got to make these long ads on AM, FM radio. And I hated it. But at this point in time, let's be honest here. Who's freaking listening to the radio anyway? I'm just saying, nobody's listening to the radio anymore. So I don't know how much use and longevity, especially, this is going to have. It's kind of like making a case for an 8-track player. It's like, yeah, you can make a case and it might be the nicest case ever. But eventually, nobody's going to use that 8-track player because 8-track is obsolete, just like the radio is. So let me know what you think about AUUD. This one's been moving for the last few days. It had a really big rip up at the very end of market hours today for AUUD. Let me see if we had a new catalyst. I don't think we did. If you guys know any reason why AUUD is gapping up or made this push up, I can't figure it out. Let me know what you think because I don't know why this is moving. Who knows? We'll see what happens. All right, let me catch back up on the chat. But yeah, AUUD, STAF, and TATT are the ones we're watching. Oh, and ATHE. So the 4 we're watching, guys, right now in pre-market, or in after hours. I'm sorry, the 4 we're watching right now in after hours. We'll run through these one more time. We got ATHE. This is the one we actually made the most money on. You can see we're up like we're up about $100 on this one today. I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. Is their service legal for AUUD? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. No idea. But yeah, we're watching ATHE. We're watching TATT, which reported a deal with Honeywell. So they had a deal with Honeywell, and it's breaking highs right now in after hours. Look at the high break. It's up to 850s right now, 840s. We're also up nicely on our discovery trade. So we're up pretty solid on our discovery trade. I got to give a shout out to my man Mitch, Money Mitch, as they call him nowadays. He gave me this trade idea the other day. I was hanging out and BSing with him last Friday, and we were talking about discovery, and he liked it, and I looked at the chart and I liked it too, and I bought it. But I got to give my props to him because he's the one that kind of gave me the idea. So shout out to Mitch. Appreciate the call out, brother. Wherever you are, Mitchy Rich. I like to call him Money Mitch. Killing it in the market lately. Yeah, we're watching Discovery as well. We're down a little bit, but again, we've already taken profits. We're going to let the rest ride. We had 100 shares. We're holding 35 shares now. We've already taken enough profits to be completely safe. And yeah, we'll see what happens now. Somebody saying XCLA tomorrow. Yeah, we can watch XCLA tomorrow. We'll see what we get with it. It's kind of dead for me right now, though. I don't know if I like it. UAMY seems like it could be a good daily scalp. Not enough range for this one to me. Honest. Somebody says, I love 8-track. Hey, I grew up and I had CDs. I was a CD player. One of the first CDs. Okay, don't judge me because y'all know it's good music. But some of the first CDs I ever had, I had R. Kelly back before he was a weirdo, with the I wish, song. Everybody was rocking out to that song. Don't judge me. R. Kelly had some good music. Let's just be honest here. And then my mom bought me the Snoop Dogg CD with him in jail with the naked girl on it. My mom bought me that one too. Shout out to you, Mom. I was like 12, but hey, I remember buying CDs. It was a cool thing to do. Anyways, how about gas prices are up? One of the reasons gas prices are probably up is because there's tropical storms in the Gulf right now. And anytime there's tropical storms, as somebody that was born and raised from Louisiana, from South Louisiana, every time tropical storms roll in, gas prices go up. That's what we're getting right now. Gas prices are up. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think there's any trade ideas from gas prices being as high as they are right now? Are there any trade ideas? Gas prices are up. Probably, at least they are in the South, probably from the tropical storm that's in the Gulf. And again, as someone from South Louisiana, I'm just used to it. But what are the trade ideas? How can we monetize tropical storms? How can we monetize the gas prices being high? You could trade oil. Hey, my man Todd, the boot in here with you, brother. Hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Go Tigers, go Saints. Who that? I think I just said who that. I should be ashamed of myself. Who dat is how you're supposed to say it. I'm sorry. But yeah, we got STAF. Pull it back to $4. Let's see if it actually holds there. Now, after we're looking at all these, we got the penny stocks out of the list here. Again, TATT, looking solid. ATHE, looking okay. What was the other one? STAF, reverse split, pulling back down to 4. Those are really the ones that we're looking at. And AUUD, the AM FM radio one. We'll see what happens with these. These are the penny stocks I'm watching into the opening bell. Something else that we wanted to talk about, guys. Oil ETFs, yeah, for sure. You could swing trade those. Is probably the right move. Or options, call options on oil plays, leading into tropical storm season. That's always an interesting mentality to have with your trading. When tropical storms show up, gas prices are going to go up, and you can profit from maybe call options on oil stocks, all that good stuff. And there's a lot of trade opportunities there. You just got to condition yourself to think that way and figure it out. Because it would take, he says, John, why don't we short Robinhood as a group when it opens, support the movement in our own small way? Because shorting doesn't help. It doesn't hurt anything, man. This is what people don't understand, right? Like AMC and GameStop traders, for some reason, they think that shorts are really hurting some of these companies like that. Like me holding a short for like a month is not going to do anything to Robinhood. If anything, shorts give longs liquidity and momentum. Like when a short stops out, which is going to be an inevitability at a certain point in time, that's going to benefit long traders. So me shorting Robinhood's not going to do anything. Just like people are mad at shorts. Shorts give you liquidity. They don't really hurt a stock if they're not holding it long term. A short doesn't mean anything unless it's being held long term, right? And I don't know if I feel comfortable shorting that. Like I said, Robinhood went from basically 20 million in asset, or 20 billion in assets under management, to 80 billion year over year, increased a huge amount over the last year. I don't know if I feel comfortable shorting that thing, to be honest, right now. Yeah, some people think scalping hurts as well. It really doesn't. Unless it's being held for a long time, it's insignificant. It's just one of those things where you get people and people say, yeah, AMC is going to go to 100K. And then when it doesn't, they need somebody to blame, right? So who do they blame? They say, oh, it's those pesky shorts over there, like Scooby-Doo. We would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for the pesky shorts or the pesky scalpers, right? And in the long term, it doesn't really mean anything. Like they're just blaming, giving unrealistic profit targets on something else. But yeah, guys, so we also have HCHC, which is another one that we're looking at, guys. HCHC here, this one gapped up and then kind of faded back down. I don't know if I like this one as much. Yeah. In times of storms, LOW, which is Lowe's and Home Improvement, and Home Depot. Yeah, HD and Lowe's. And you can see how these reacted. Look, they both moved up today. Lowe's, Home Depot, both moved up with tropical storms in the Gulf. People are going to be preparing here. It's just like the blizzard that showed up. It caused the market to spike. And I've said it before, guys. And if you're struggling in the market, listen, okay? A lot of people gravitate towards day trading, but day trading is not going to be the right move for a lot of people. If you don't have the finances to really get into day trading effectively, you're just going to lose small amounts of money over and over again. One of the most effective ways for a new trader to get involved in the market for the first time is to swing trade. There's different correlating stories that are profitable in the market. There's different correlating things that you can make money from in the market without needing to day trade. I get it, day trading is romanticized and everybody wants to be a day trader, a high frequency, smart day trader. And I get it, I'm a day trader and I day trade every day. You guys watch me do it. But what I'm saying is that you don't have to day trade. And sometimes new traders who have less technical ability and skill are going to have an easier time building up a stack, trading correlating stories in the market through swing trading. And what I mean by that is they can trade Lowe's and Home Depot because tropical storms are in the Gulf. They can buy MGM because COVID tanked it and it's probably not going to die, or it's probably not going to fail as a company. They can buy Corsair because a video game E3 conference is this weekend, and that's going to create bullish sentiment. There's correlating stories you can profit from in the market. Dude, I swear. Okay, I was going to say, if that was Carol, I was going to say, she calls me every day at the same time during the show. But my point is that you can profit, guys. There's profitable trades to get involved with that aren't day trades if you just got to see the stories. And again, it sometimes is better for new traders in that regard because you don't need to have as much technical skill to be able to identify those correlating stories. It takes less technical skill, and because of that, it's an easier barrier of entry. It's a lower barrier of entry. It's easier for new traders to get started and do well in if they can spot the correlations in the stories without needing that technical skill that you need for like high frequency day trading and stuff like that. And so it's something to consider. If you're struggling day trading, losing a bunch of money, maybe just look for stories in the market. There'll be a few select opportunities you could profit from every year. You just got to put your mind to it, guys. Anyways, yeah, no, you're good. You're good, James. No worries, brother. No worries, man. But yeah, so we got gas prices are high, inflation is easing, and the S&P 500 is breaking highs. Here's the SPY. Here's the S&P 500, and we broke lifetime highs today. I'm really curious to see how the market reacts to all this stuff tomorrow, and we'll wait for it, guys. We'll wait for it. We also have a few IPOs that came out today that we're going to be watching for tomorrow. We've got Curve IPO today, CURV, and it did pretty well on its IPO. It opened up at 24's. Wait, maybe it broke even. It opened up at about 23 something. It's sitting at 24 now, about break even, but a lot of the time IPOs just absolutely tank. And so, it did okay. It didn't do great. It didn't do terrible. This is Torrid Holdings. A lot of people have been talking about this. And we'll see what happens with this stock. I don't know enough about the company to really say much about it. It's some type of Bitcoin/crypto exchange, I believe. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong here for Curve, but it did IPO today. And, anytime we get a new IPO, there's new volatility in the market that we can pay attention to. And so that's what we're watching. I'm sure somebody's already correcting me. Okay, so yeah, it's a blockchain security company, which is really interesting because blockchain in and of itself is supposed to be all the security you need. If you don't know what blockchain is just a verified ledger in history that every time you make a trade with blockchain, or every time you buy or sell a blockchain coin or whatever it is, anything blockchain, right? Whether it's an ETF, whether it's an NFT, whether it's, Bitcoin. Anytime you buy or sell it, it goes back and it looks through a verified ledger, right? To make sure you're the correct person. It also is almost uncrackable. Like the chance of somebody creating a counterfeit blockchain item is like 1 in billions and billions. And so you can't crack it, and it's a verified ledger. And that's why it provides value. That is why it's so valuable, is because it's more secure than anything else. And so delving deeper into that, Curve being some type of blockchain security, I'm gonna have to look deeper into this. I don't know enough about the company, but I know PayPal is acquiring this one. So PayPal is acquiring it. It's a new asset under PayPal, and PayPal did not really like that today. PayPal dipped today on this news, and so I guess people are not really maintaining strong sentiment in this stock, because once PayPal, once this thing came out, people just didn't really like the fact that now PayPal owned it. And so we'll see what happens with Curve. We're going to be watching it leading into the market open tomorrow. And if you don't know, we do this live every single weekday morning for free right here on YouTube. We day trade the opening bell completely live, talking about what we're doing, explaining the strategies we're using while not selling anything. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We don't claim to be experts. Maybe we suck, but we're just a resource and community for traders, guys. So if you appreciate that, hit the like button. We also had everybody's favorite stock today, guys. Everybody's favorite stock, Krispy Kreme IPO today. They've got the best donuts in the world. They really do. If you've never had a Krispy Kreme donut, you're missing out on life. Okay, Krispy Kreme donuts, the reason they're so good is when they're warm. If they're not warm, I give them about an 8. If a Krispy Kreme donut is warm, I give it like an 11. Okay, those donuts are super good if they're heated up right and they haven't been sitting. Shout out to Krispy Kreme. We don't have one close enough to me. I'm from Louisiana. We got a lot over there in Louisiana. I'm in Texas now. Texas ain't got no love for Krispy Kreme, I guess. And yeah, but a great IPO day. This thing IPO'd. It looks like it IPO'd at $21. That can't be right. Maybe that's where it closed. Okay, so that's where we closed yesterday. That's where I'm getting it wrong. That's where we closed. It opened up today on the actual stock market at $16.30 is what happened. And now it's sitting over that. It's sitting at $20. It's up 33% right now, or something like that. It's up a third. And it's sitting at 20.7 in after hour session. Where do you think Krispy Kreme is going to go tomorrow? Do you think Krispy Kreme is going to continue moving up? We're going to do another poll on the channel, guys. We're going to do another poll. And on this poll, I want you to tell me, do you like DNUT? Do you like Krispy Kreme long term? Is this something that you're going to invest in? We're doing the poll right now. Let me know. Let me know. There's the poll. Bro, you're making me hungry, bro. I've never been to Shipley's. I'm not about that Shipley life here, to be honest. Hey, Kyle, for sure, brother. For sure, man. Maybe. So some people are saying maybe about a Krispy Kreme investment. There's so many donut places around here. You're making me hungry. Hey, Krispy Kreme donuts are good. If they're warm, they're good. If they're warm, they're good. Right, exactly, A1. Look for simple trends. Exactly. That's exactly the way you do it. And I've made a bunch of money in swing trading in the last year or so from simply doing that. All right, I want you guys to listen because I think this is a great comment from who said it. A1 Contractors. He said, look for simple trends, swing. Exactly. You buy retail before Black Friday, for instance, buy heating and oil going into winter, sell, buy, rinse, and repeat. That's how you build up a stack in the stock market as a new trader, right? It's not day trading. I've said it before. Listen, I day trade live every day. I make day trading videos. We stream day trading and swing trading and all that good stuff every weekday morning. But I'm telling you, as a new trader, you're going to lose money day trading for a long time before you make money. And so if you're not in a comfortable position in life, don't day trade. If you're struggling, if you're broke, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, listen to me. Do not day trade. I know it's tempting. It's exciting. I get it. I do it every day. You know, I'm almost to the point where I'm doing it professionally. I make hundreds of dollars a day day trading. Again, yesterday I made 200. Today I'm up 130 bucks. We're slowly scaling up with a $35,000 account. I know about day trading. I do it live every day. Again, I'm here to say, if you're struggling financially in any way, if you're not completely comfortable, do not day trade. Do not do it. You're just going to lose money. You know, you're going to lose money. Most people don't make money for a long time. And I'm here as a day trader to tell you that. So don't be dumb. Not even dumb. Don't be naive. You know, you're not going to get rich quick in the next month day trading. No matter what anybody says, take it slow, trade small, and that's usually the right move. All right, looking into our poll here, we did do our poll. And looking into the poll, Krispy Kreme apparently is getting some love in the market, guys. Krispy Kreme is getting some love. Look, we got 57% of you all, 57% are saying that, 54% now are saying that they are going to invest in Krispy Kreme donuts. You got to love it. You love Krispy Kreme. They're the best donuts ever. It's either, listen, to be honest, it's either Krispy Kreme or Mary Lee Donuts. Mary Lee Donuts, maybe it's just nostalgic for me. My dad used to take me every morning to Mary Lee, every Sunday morning to Mary Lee Donuts. And Mary Lee Donuts, they're just like, it's like they're injected with air. So when you bite into Mary Lee Donuts, it's like squishy and, you know, it's just good. Shout out to Mary Lee Donuts. But Krispy Kreme's better. You know, Krispy Kreme is sweeter for sure. I don't know. It's a tough fight between Krispy Kreme. But the point is, here's the problem I have. I do have some firsthand experience with Krispy Kreme. Every time I go there in the morning, it's super packed and busy. And so I think Krispy Kremes are doing well, but I'm also from Baton Rouge, and we have had Krispy Kremes closed down in my part of the town. And so I don't know how good they were doing, but that was years back, and I don't know how Krispy Kreme is doing now. And we'll see what happens. Krispy Kreme is up to 2070s. We'll see what we get. Dude, you don't know what Mary Lee Donuts is, bro? You're missing out on life, dude. Kyle says his parents have a bakery. Check out Petritas Bakery or the Dough and Joe. Put Krispy Kremes to shame. Hey, we'll check it out, bro. I love me some donuts. What's the quickest way to find out whether a company pays dividends? Well, there's a few ways you could do it. If it's a dividend-paying stock, you can look at the daily chart or the longer-term chart. What's one? I know like AT&T is, so I think that's like T, right? If it's a dividend-paying stock, look down here. Here's the dividends they're paying out: 90 cents a share, 86 cents a share, 89 cents a share, 94 cents a share, 89 cents a share, 83 cents a share. If you're gonna invest in dividend-paying stocks, the logic is very simple. I've had a few people reach out to me asking me about dividends, and I always tell them I'm not a dividend investor. But the logic is simple, and it makes sense if you think about it for dividends. Okay, here's the logic. With dividend stocks, your goal is to find stocks that you think are going to go up anyway. All right? So like if you could find stocks that you like long-term anyway, aside from the fact that they pay dividends, obviously those are the ones you want to go for. It may seem obvious and self-evident, but your goal as a dividend investor is to find stocks that you think are going to go up long-term, and then you can make supplemental income from those stocks through dividends as well. So it's not just looking for dividend-paying stocks, because listen, there's going to be a lot of just garbage dividend-paying companies, right? You want to find stocks like AT&T. I think AT&T's future is bright. I think AT&T is going to be around for a long time, and it pays dividends. 86 cents per month per share, it looks like. So if you're holding 1,000 shares, you're making some money every month through AT&T. But it's one of those things where who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with this? Hey, thank you, James Bond, my man. Hey, I appreciate the support. We had one here in Beaumont, but they closed. Yeah, for sure. It shows on the exchange like Robinhood Webull. Yeah, you could just look down at the bottom here. We could just look down at the bottom and, you can see it shows exactly how much, and we'll have to wait and see what happens. But AT&T is not bad. I don't hate AT&T, and we'll watch it. We're gonna see what happens with it. It pays you about, if you got 100 shares, it pays you what, like $86 a month. Uh, if the dividend's 86 cents per share. If it's a wait, let me see. Okay, so actually the dividend's a little bit lower. So if you got 100 shares, you're making $52 per share, roughly once every few months. Let's see, 1/8. So yeah, you're making about $52 every quarter. If you got 1,000 shares, you're making about $520 a quarter. So that's not too bad. Um, that's 100 upper 100s, per month if you got 1,000 shares. So it's not that bad. But my point is that you just want to find stocks that you think are going to go up anyway. Like that's really what you want to do. All right, guys. So that is mostly the market news that we've got right now. The last stock I wanted to look at is DD here. So we have DD, and you can see DD IPO today. We were watching this one this morning. I didn't end up actually trading it, but it had a great day as well. It actually IPO'd not today, but yesterday. And this one had a really strong day. It IPO'd way back here. It looks like it opened up at 1665, so right around here. And then today it pushed up to test this. It's still about break even since it's IPO'd. It's down to 1620s, and we're going to watch it and see what happens with DD. But again, let me know your thoughts on DD as well in the chat. What do you think DD is going to do? Do you think it's going to go up? Do you think it's going to go down? How do you feel about the company overall? This is like the Chinese Uber. And to be honest, I don't know enough about it for me to be confident investing in it. But it is an interesting stock. And I think that considering the fact that China doesn't allow Uber and they are coming up with their own version, and Uber's been a pretty successful company here in the US, maybe this might have some good bullish sentiment coming through. And we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Remember, inflation expectations are dropping. So that's always a good thing. And yeah, let me know what you think. We did have our poll here. Let me close our poll. For Krispy Kreme. Again, 51. Oh, man, the tide changed. 51% of you were saying no now. So it's about split with Krispy Kreme. It's about mixed. About half of you like it, about half of you don't, and that's fine. My thoughts on AMD and JD. AMD, I traded almost every single day. Microchips are interesting. I like the daily chart here. I think the daily chart is really strong for microchip stocks. But we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with AMD and these other microchip stocks. They've had a really strong year, and they've had a microchip shortage that's increased demand. I know I was trying to we were looking at Sequoias, and just a freaking a new Toyota Sequoia, because of the microchip shortage, is like 90 grand. Kind of crazy. It's like 75-80 for the base model and like 85-90 for the premium model, which is just crazy. It's a freaking Toyota, but these microchip shortages are causing these issues, and they're doing the same thing with stocks to where they're just pushing them up. My question here with AMD, MU, MVIS, all the other microchip stocks we know about is, does this sustain? That's the question I really have. Like, does this sustain? Does this hold? Does it sustain? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the chat right now. Do you think microchips are going to hold? What do you think is going to happen with these? And yeah, interesting market today, guys. Interesting market. With that said, though, guys, here's the trend. We are trending really nicely. The SPY and the S&P as one of the most obvious trends in the market that I've seen over the last, little bit. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. No, my wife wants a third row, Bob. He said, just get a forerunner. I know, bro. Listen, if it was up to me, I would. To be honest, I wanted a forerunner, but Carol wants 3 rows of seats, so that's the only reason we haven't got a forerunner, to be honest. DNUT is a no-go for me in the stock market, and their donuts suck. Oh, man, shots fired, Corey J. Shots fired, bro. Dude, how could you not like Krispy Kreme donuts, bro? Have you ever had them? Be honest here. Listen, I think some people are just missing out on life, just never had Krispy Kreme donuts. You might have had them before. Have you ever had them hot out of the box? That's the question. Have you ever had Krispy Kreme donuts hot out of the box? That's the true test. If you say that tastes bad, I doubt your taste buds, sir. But anyways, you got 2 kids. You don't need any more. Hey, I know. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and see you guys later. Hey, love you all. Hit that like and subscribe button. If it's your first time joining us, we day trade and trade stocks and swing trade and talk about swing trading and day trading and investing and the stock market live every weekday morning. We scalp everything from AMD, MU. We traded AMD today on the we traded AMD today. We made a little bit of money. We traded MU as well. Made a little bit of money, so we made some money today in the stock market. If you want to watch us live, we do this every weekday morning for free right here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, run those numbers up, and we'll be back tomorrow, same time as always. Good luck, guys. Love you all. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to help support your boy here, here's the link if you want to check out Webull. If you open up an account, you get a free stock. If you deposit $100, you get another free stock. Zero commission, free paper trading, and you can check them out here. Let me get the link. Sorry, guys. You can check out the link. It might be in the description, I guess. But, hey, hit that subscribe button, guys. Good luck in the market. And, yeah, we'll see you guys later. Have a good day. We'll post the Webull link. I guess it's in the description. I'm slacking. Thank you, James, my man. Hey, see you in the morning, Mr. Rich. Yeah, here's the Webull link. Oh, and right now, Webull has a deal, guys. Here's the deal with Webull. I forgot to tell you guys this. Here's the deal with Webull. Webull has some special thing going on right now to where, let me find my Webull link, man. I'm missing out. There it is. Why is it through WordPress? Oh, whatever. Anyways, Webull has this special thing right now where if you open up an account, you get a free stock. If you deposit $5, you get another free stock. So it usually is $100. So you open up an account, you deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks. Now it's $5. You open up an account, you get a free stock. You deposit $5, you get another free stock. There's the link. Good luck in the market, guys. Let me make sure that's going on right now. I'm pretty sure it is. I think I got the email today. Yeah, so that's today. So yeah, new users are going to receive a free stock valued at $3 to $300, and if they deposit $5 or more, they get another free stock valued at $8 plus. So easier barrier of entry. Good luck, guys, and yeah, get you some free stocks. There's the Webull link. Appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the support. I don't know if it's 4 free stocks now. Hey, have a good rest of your night, James. Much love to you as well, brother. Nice work, brother. Congrats on your trades. Kyle, I'll hit you up. I saw your email, bro. And yeah, you guys have a good night. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.